Hey, good people, Bald Head Hierophant here, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, like you just landed on my channel, welcome. I hope that you do choose to subscribe and stay. Go back and watch a few of my past vids. All of my readings are timeless, so no matter when you find them, there is something there for you, okay? OGs and returnees, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your support, okay? I'm doing this reading on the night of the new moon in Pisces, okay? So everyone is probably feeling possibly deep and in your mind. Some of you may feel stuck there. Some of you may feel lost there. And some of you may feel excited, like you're in the rabbit hole part of your mind where you're just trying to understand your own depth. You're trying to understand how deep it goes, okay? So no matter where you are in that spectrum, on that spectrum, it's a good place to be because that's where you're supposed to be as well, okay? You're supposed, when Pisces season kicks in, or we have some type of cosmic moon event in Pisces, everybody should be going deep. Everybody should be going into their dark selves, okay? Another thing you can do is, if you are familiar with your natal chart, find what house you have Pisces in. That can be some information for you. Also, see what you have in the 12th house, okay? Because the 12th house is Pisces house. So what you have there, be it a planet or a sign and a sign, you're going to have a sign in the 12th house. You may or may not have a planet there. But if you have a planet and a sign, then that even gives you more information, okay? So do your own due diligence, you guys, and research yourself. Research your charts. There should not be a single soul walking around without a natal chart or without knowledge of your natal chart. The natal chart has always been there. It's up to you to bring it into your consciousness, okay? All right, so without further ado, let's welcome in the spirit of love, light, life, wholeness, honesty, and relevancy. Thank you, sweet spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective that will soon be here to view this reading. Ashe. This reading is not just for Pisces, okay? So I don't know if I didn't want anybody to get that misconstrued. It is a new moon in Pisces reading, but it is for everyone, okay? Now, if Pisces happens to show itself, Ashe, right? Whatever sign shows itself, if it shows itself, will be fine with me. All right, I'm going to take the first 6 cards off the top, and then I will begin the story. So the moon card is here. Pisces showed up. I literally just said if Pisces shows up. So I am now talking to Pisces, not just Pisces, but definitely talking to Pisces because you guys have showed up in your reading, okay? I'm also speaking to Leo because the Strength card has shown itself, okay? Wow, the World. So far we got 3 major arcanas: the Moon, Strength, and the World. 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is some very mighty energy, very intense energy. 4 major arcanas, okay? 3 of them being attached to, 2 of them being attached to specific zodiac signs. Again, Pisces and Leo is here, okay? Not limited to just those signs, but Pisces, Leo, listen up. There is something here for you, okay? So, without the shadow of a doubt, there is some type of transformation taking place in whoever's resonating with this reading, okay? Something may have just revealed itself. Something has come to the front. Something has made itself clear, okay? Because the moon card is here. The moon represents things being in the dark, possibly coming to the light, okay? Now, with this lining up with this new moon energy, I feel like something has been revealed to you, probably in a past moon cycle, a past full moon cycle, and now you have the ability to change it or do something about it, because the new moon is where you lay new eggs. It's where you plant new seeds. It's where you call out and request and command new desires. Okay, so something was revealed to you in a past full moon phase or during a past full moon phase. It doesn't matter what moon, just a past full moon phase. Okay, doesn't matter the zodiac sign. That's what I meant when I said doesn't matter the moon. Doesn't matter what zodiac sign it was. Just some full moon phase revealed something to you. Something came to accumulation. Something toppled over. Something was ready to be released because now you know about it. So with this new moon energy, new moon in Pisces energy, what was released out of the dark can now be transformed, transferred, transcended with this new moon energy, because you can plant a new seed. Okay, very representative of getting ready to come up on the new season of spring. Okay, spring is almost here, you guys. March 19th is a spring equinox. So this reading is right in alignment with the new moon in Pisces, as well as preparing you for the new season. Actually, it'll be a new moon in Libra. I want to say the new moon. No. It'll be a full moon in Libra, but a new moon in Aries. Okay, so get ready. And I think that's also on that eclipse. I think that's on that eclipse that we're going to have too. So it's a lot of strong energy that we will be experiencing within the next 60 days. It's going to be very active, okay? Because we're going into fiery Aries season, March 19th with that spring equinox. And baby, things are going to pick up. Things are going to pick up. If you are dragging your feet, if you're not ready, then child, you about to get drug off. Okay, you about to get pulled, whether you want to or not. So everybody better get ready, because the time has come. Okay, you had time to chill, relax, hibernate. Okay, during the fall winter season, but this ain't that. It's time to get up. Okay, it's time to get up. Okay, so the Strength card. When I see this card, to me, it's giving you some type of boost, okay? When the Strength card shows up in any reading, to me, it's giving you a boost because you're going to need it, right? It's giving you some type of audacity, some type of tenacity to horn in on things, right? Strength card. To horn in on things, to catch the big fish, kind of like what's represented on this card, okay? You're going to need the strength to capture something, probably something new that you have set with this new moon in Pisces, right? If what you're asking for during a new moon phase or some type of new cycle, if it's little, you playing small. What's the little, that was an old man on Instagram, and he was saying, you're thinking too small. You need to think big, bitch, or something like that, right? Well, this is what this is giving. Think big, bitch. Think big. If what you want is little and it's easily obtainable and it don't scare you because that's easy, I can do it, then you're not thinking big enough. You're not desiring big enough. You're not requesting, requiring, commanding, demanding, speaking, and believing big enough, okay? You need to catch a big fish. You need to plant a seed for a big fish, okay? Now, all of that to say this, because this is the World card, okay? First three cards, major arcana, the World card. It is up to you to create the world that you desire. If you create a small world, that's where you're going to be. You create a big world, that's where you're going to be. It is up to each and every human down here to create what they want. And so a man, woman thinketh, so it is. So you have the power right now, today, as you're watching this. I don't care when you catch this. You can catch it right now. You can catch it 2-3 years from now. Whenever you are watching this, stop the tape, stop the video, stop the recording, and go into manifesting mode. Come back and finish this for sure. But go into manifesting mode, because the energy that we are in right now, the energy that I am recording this video under, is going to be the energy that carries throughout this video, no matter when you watch it, okay? So it doesn't matter that it is March 10th, March 11th, 2024. If you catch this January 5th, 2028, the energy is still available, okay? Because energy never dies, okay? So anyway, I'm just saying that. But now for those of you who are watching this, you're catching this right now, you're catching it tomorrow, you're catching it the next day, you're catching it next weekend. When it, if it's recent, it's going to be soon when you catch it, then you need to be planning what you want to see your world look like, okay? There is no excuse for you to be living a shitty life. Okay, whatever was making your life shitty, or whatever is making your life shitty, release it. Okay, now you don't have to wait to a full moon to release anything. It's just, it helps us keep up with the rhythm of our lives when we align certain things with the phases of the moon. But whenever you feel like you need to release something, honey, release it. Okay, release it. You just have support and kind of like a navigation system when you align it with the full moon. You don't have to wait to a new moon to call in newness. Call when you feel like you need new, call new. Okay, you can stop and start over any fucking time, y'all. So don't listen, quit playing with your lives down here. We are so creative. We are the creators of this universe, and we have a lot of power to manifest the lives that we want, okay? And to me, that's exactly what this reading so far is saying with just the first three cards. This world card is a grand indication that a season is ending for someone and a new season is starting. A cycle is ending for someone and a new cycle is starting, okay? So some things are finna just phase out. It ain't really much you got to do. You just don't be holding grip tight to something that you know deep down in your soul, deep down in your heart, that you've been needing to let go, because the universe going to pull it, jake it away from you anyway, okay? So a lot of times it's not that we don't get throttled or catapulted into a new season. We just be trying to hold on to that old shit and bring it into the new season with us. And that is where you become heavy. And now you can't get all that your higher self got for yourself, because you got all of them bags, bag lady. That's what the whole Bag song was about with Erykah Badu, Bag Lady. Go back and listen to Bag Lady. You can't hurry up because you got too much stuff. You got too many bags. And now, you slowing yourself up. So drop them bags off. If it's things in that bag that don't solely and only benefit you and those that you're supposed to be assigned to, like your children. See, I'm a firm believer, and everybody's not like me. I am a different type of woman. I don't have a allegiance to a lot of things. Okay. I gave birth to two beautiful daughters. My allegiance is to them because I brought them into this realm. Granted, they did choose me to come through, but I also agreed to allow them to come through me. So, and they're grown now, but my allegiance is to them. My allegiance isn't to a husband. My allegiance isn't to a boyfriend. My allegiance isn't even to my parents. My allegiance is to my children because I brought them here. I ushered them. So it is my responsibility to aid and assist them. Okay. Especially, until they are completely old enough and grown enough where they in turn turn around and do that for me, because that's what the cycle of life does. We give birth to children, we take care of them, we guide them, protect them, and then we get older, become the elders, and then our children turn around and do that for us. And even though I will do when time comes, do that for my parents, my allegiance isn't to them. My allegiance is to my children. So anyway, I just said all of that to say some of you all have a what Cat Williams say, a unnatural allegiance to people that's slowing your life up, and they don't have that same allegiance to you. You spend a lot of time spinning your wheels trying to do everything, be everything for other people. And them people are sitting back and just receiving. They're not giving. They're not helping. They're just receiving all of your energy that you put out and give to them, because they're not taking it. They're not stealing it. You have to give it, right? So that's why I'm another firm believer that nobody can get used. Nobody can use you. You let people, you allow people to use you. Okay. So at the end of the day, when you say he used me, no, you let him use you, and it's your fault. It's never another person's fault when you think someone is using you. Okay. Especially if you are aware, you're conscious of what they're doing and you still allow it. Listen, first time, shame on them. Every time after that, shame on you. So let's keep going. So the next card is the Seven of Wands. Listen, stand on business. Go hard for what you believe. Seven of Wands. Come hell or high water. Come what may. I don't care. Stand on business. I don't care how aggressive you got to get. I don't care how you might have to get real ratchet at the mouth and become very uncouth. It's almost like this card is telling you, I don't care what, who, when, where. You better fight for the life you want. You better fight for the change you want. You better fight for this newness, this new cycle, this new season, this new chapter, this new book, this new life that is coming into existence for you. You better be willing to fight for it, because there might be some people around you that don't want to see you in this new assertive energy. They like seeing you pulled down and dragged down by old thoughts, old habits, old addictions, old patterns, the old you. So that's all them people right there. That they want to see old you. They don't want to see you moving in new you. They don't want this new moon in Pisces energy you. They don't want to see big fish you. They don't want to see manifesting the life I want, the life I deserve you. They don't want that. They want to see you old you. So you better be willing to fight for this new you, for this new life. Okay, you better be willing to fight for that, because that's what the seven of Wands is all about. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Now, I feel like it's not going to take long. It's not going to, listen, I don't know if you're the kind of person, if you're resonating with this reading, I don't know if you're the type of person where everybody's kind of used to, I feel like it's that energy, she ain't going to do nothing. He ain't going to do nothing. They just kind of already writing you off like you ain't going to make no big deal if they come up on you like this. So when you do turn around and be like, hey, kill that. Ain't nobody, when you start moving in that aggressive energy, I feel like they're going to have a sense of respect. It's almost like I feel like they probably kind of been waiting on you to stand up for yourself, because I feel like I'm talking to somebody who don't necessarily stand up for themselves the way they should. But it's something about this new season where you're going to have to become a little violent, maybe, and maybe not physically violent, but maybe energetically violent, because you have got to make sure they don't run up and take this newness from you. It's almost like it's almost like new you has to protect what old you built, because I feel like old you has been building this bit by bit by bit. You might have had some times where you fell back, you fumbled back. But bit by bit by bit, innately, there was something in you that was calling out to this new version of you and all of these new, high vibrational desires that you have, right? So they coming, clearly. They coming. But you're also going to be tested. We know with new levels come new devils. And I believe that your devils are probably your family, your friends. It's people that's already in your immediate circle. Okay? It's not going to be anybody new. I don't think it's going to be anybody new. Matter of fact, I know. I know. A lot of times it's not new people that can come in and knock us off our pivot. They don't have the power. They don't know our idiosyncrasies. They don't know the buttons. But guess who do? People who already been around you. So that's why I feel like these people are already around you. And I'm getting a message. Let me get this download before I go in on this Wheel of Fortune, because this is the beauty. This Eight of Pentacles is also telling me that once you stand on business, once you put your foot down and you tell them, hey, no more of that. Like some of y'all might have people running in and out of your house every weekend. Y'all smoking, drinking. They eat up your food, smoke all your weed, drink all your drink, leave a mess, and then leave your house. So you don't spend all your money buying all the food, buying all the weed, buying all the drinks. Going picking people up. They didn't use you, but you allowed them, right? And then they leave. right? So now your house is a mess. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no more smoke. It's that kind of situation that I'm feeling like you might be caught up in. It's something about that needed to happen so you can stop it. It's like it needed to get to a point where you started to feel drained and used, because that was like the tip of not the tip of the iceberg. That was like the apex that needed to happen before the top blew. Okay. So I just brought that up, and that's not everybody's scenario, but I do believe that there are some of you who are experiencing not putting your foot down. You allow people to run in and out of your life the same way I just gave that example, that there are people that run in and out of your house using you, but there are people that are running in and out of your life that you are allowing to drain you, so you can't even tap into. I feel like you probably would have been into a new version of yourself a long time ago had you cut certain people off, or at least gave rules and regulations and set boundaries. Okay, so anyway, this newness is going to cause you to set them boundaries, and you are. Now, with that being said, Eight of Pentacles up against this Wheel of Fortune is showing me that there are going to be some people who are going to look at you with the utmost respect after this, because you're going to be able to show them and give them some pointers on how to change their lives. It's going to be things that you are going to begin to do and implement in your life that's going to cause somebody, and not everybody, of course, you're going to have them haters that are going to be so mad that you have elevated past them, right? Family, friends, lovers, co-workers, colleagues, whatever. But there's going to be a few in those groups that are going to be like, oh, wow, can you show me how to tap my power within? Can you show me how to level up? And whatever it is that you're going to do or have been doing or are doing to elevate yourself is going to help bring in some type of abundance for you, okay? Some type of abundance. That abundance might not be money. Keep in mind, y'all, we can get an abundance of anything. I have a disdain for people who think that the Wheel of Fortune is all about money, because you can be fortunate beyond money. Okay, just beyond money. So your Wheel of Fortune, your time to receive prosperity can come in many, many forms. It's really you name it type of situation. What is it that you are ready and deserving of in abundance? Okay, for some people, you ain't studying money. You want an abundance of optimal health. For some of you, you're not studying money. You want an abundance of optimal peace in your home. You want happiness. You want confidence. You want high self-esteem. You want to feel beautiful and feel loved, or you want your relationship to be repaired and replenished, right? So this Wheel of Fortune can come through and bless a whole lot of different areas in your life, okay? Including financial, okay? But I believe it's going to bounce off of you getting in alignment with this new energy, setting these boundaries, and then kind of waiting for the ones that are your assignment to come to you and ask you to help them do the exact same thing. Because I believe that some of y'all are going to be doing different things. You're not just sitting like a duck and this is going to automatically happen. Now, the season changing and the new chapter and all of that's going to happen regardless. But I'm saying it is some stuff that you have done. Some of you might have started meditating. Some of you started going back to church. Some of you might be religious. You may not be spiritual. Some of you may have started working with candles, okay, and using the elements, working with fire, working with your incense, or maybe some of y'all got an altar, got into the occult, got into witchcraft. I don't know. Something that you're doing differently, even if it's very little, has helped aided and call in this new self, okay? And if you have not done that, I believe it's on your mind, and this video is probably a confirmation to go ahead and hit the pavement running and get it going, because there is some newness that wants to channel into your life, and it's coming regardless. It's coming regardless, but you can give it direction. Okay, you can give it direction. I mean, change is beautiful if we can place it where we want it in our lives. It's scary and it's very unwelcomed when it comes and it's just holding you up by your ankles and doing you like that, dropping all your change out your pocket, right? So we don't have to let change come in and do us like that. We can be very receptive to the change as long as we, work with the change and give it direction. And you give it direction by, kind of admitting where you do need to, tweak some things in your life. Wherever you say you need to tweak, you can place that change there. Versus you saying, I don't want to change, I don't need to change. And then the universe say, oh, yes, you do. And then that shit happens so that shift can happen. And then that's when everybody, ooh, child, I'm just going through it. Well, why? Why are you going through it? You ain't got no business going through it. You should be going with it. But see, those are the people that are smart, that know how to give their change direction. Okay, so give me some more information. I might have just wrapped this whole reading up with these 6 cards, right? If there's more, show me more and show me clearly, sweet spirit. Okay. If there's more, show me more. One more good shuffle. If there's no more jumpers, I'm going to do it one more time. If ain't no more jumpers, then I'm going to wrap this reading up, okay? Well, let's conclude. Let's conclude. So I believe that I have said everything that needed to be said, or at least Spirit is telling me that I have wrapped this reading up with these 6 cards, and there is nothing else to be said because I said it, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video in its entirety. May you receive all of that energy back tenfold. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Ashe.